Hello, and welcome to Fact Schmacks. It's the podcast good enough to get you a C
minus.
My name is Kev, and I have some questions to ask.
My name's Matt, and I've got a lot to answer for.
All right. So, we're doing our first ever Facts Schmacks trivia game, and we have with us some special guests today. Some of our good friends in podcasting, some wonderful gents from down under. Max and Lanno from the podcast Milk. You guys want to say hi?
Hello.
Hello.
Bit of a delay there.
Him hanging for so much longer.
Yeah, we want to make it seem like there's really a delay.
Awkward silence.
Hello to all of the ears that belong to the Facts Schmacks universe.
Ooh.
Shivers.
Both of you.
I thought it was Facebook, but you know.
Ooh, callback.
So this isn't our first episode together. If you check back, we have an episode with them, the Fermi Paradox, and our episode with you guys was. Hold on.
Lettuce.
Yeah, and I remember I was thinking lettuce.
Yeah.
Because of
Can't imagine why.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
Lanno's stretch there.
And
so
then we
you
got you on your
listened
own as well.
Yeah, do you guys want to just tell us what your show's about for people who are just tuning in the first time?
I'll let Bax do it, and I'll interrupt him.
Well, our show is a minute of word association, and after 1 minute,
Going well,
we
Max.
get stuck with a word, and whatever that word is, that's our topic for the episode. We make it up on the spot. That's our excuse for how bad the jokes are.
Sometimes Max will use
Not
different
scripted at
words.
all.
Sometimes he'll just say the same word or just change the word I said, and I've got to really dig hard to make it interesting. But that's what makes it quality.
You can always
Definitely
throw
awesome
out,
show.
You know, if you land on forks and you're stuck, you could always throw it a schmorks.
You could.
Forks and schmorks.
Forks schmorks.
Have you been watching his videos on YouTube? Because there's a big thing, Wicket McSchmicket.
Yes. If you put a mick in front of anything, it can rhyme with anything.
That's
Podcast, McSpodcast. See? Works for everything.
Absolutely.
You just need
So-
a few syllables in the same word again.
Yep. All right, I'm keen. I'm all about trivia. Come on, Kev. Throw it at us. What are the rules?
All right, so here's how this is going to work out. This is our first episode ever, and anybody who listens to us regularly knows that things are going to probably evolve eventually. For now, here are our rules. We're going to have a 30-minute trivia game, and it's going to basically boil down to this. It's going to be our intrepid Jim Atomic, a.k.a. Matt, against the boys from Milk. A 2v1.
Oh, 2-on-1.
Yeah. Listen, Matt, you have home turf advantage.
Yeah, and that's also fair. We're both half-wits, so put us together.
He's the meat in this sandwich.
The problem is I'm only a 3/4 wit.
Listen, I think you know full well that this game was going to be geared towards you losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like this isn't much of a surprise to you. But nevertheless, here we are.
Okay.
So if there's a tie, we'll do a tiebreaker, whatever. The highest score at the end of 30 minutes wins. Since we don't have, the guys from Milk have the technology with the soundboard to buzz in and all that stuff. But
sometimes, Max.
but we're not going to be using that today. Instead, I've assigned some words to you guys.
Ooh.
So starting from the top of my Discord screen here.
Can I just say that's dangerous when it comes to Max because he doesn't word very well at all.
These are easy.
Excel, though.
These are easy words. They're very common, kind of game show sounds that you're gonna hear. Lanno, you're gonna be beep. Max,
Beep.
you're gonna be boop. And
Ooh.
Matt, you're gonna be yeah.
Is that starting
My
with an
favorite
N?
call out from you. Yeah.
Ah.
Let's hear it. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Beep.
Boop.
There we go.
Beep.
Love it.
Would you like any particular
All right.
pictures on them?
Oh, you can mix it up. I mean, get
So
creative.
that's the word
Yeah,
we can say it how we'd like to.
Absolutely. You
Very
can
good.
scream it as long as I can hear it.
Very good.
And then you'll get the first crack at it.
Yep.
The lag is not going to make this weird at all.
Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't matter. This is all just for fun. And also, if you guys have any facts you want to share,
Okay, so I have a question.
of course.
If it's just us versus, like, if it's 2v1, do we really even need a beeper system? Can
Oh, no, we
just
do.
go-
Because I want to just hear you scream, yeah, like 10 times today. That's the whole purpose of this game.
It's what I had in mind.
You
No.
know, it's my favorite cliche thing to do with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time I call him, we both go, yeah,
Ah.
it's a thing. So, makes
You know
me
what's
happy.
one of my favorite things that you guys do? It's your traditional welcome to podcast that you always do. Is that going to be part of this? Your
the Fact Schmacks game?
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Sorry, I got ahead of myself there. We are gonna have you guys had prepared Fact Schmacks for us.
Oh, us! Oh, well, now that you put it on us, I could probably throw something in. Yeah.
All right, let's have it.
All right, Max.
Well, we've got, given the new format, this could be 2 facts, 1 schmacked, or 2 schmacked, 1 fact.
Absolutely, it could be.
Because we listen.
Who knows?
We still
Number
haven't-
1.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
No, that's how you do it.
yeah, straight in.
Number 1. Australia has the longest coastline of any single country.
I don't. All right, let's hear the rest.
All right, I'll jump in with one. As you guys know, Australia is famous for shortening words. We'll chuck an O or an E on anything, servo, Barbie, that sort of thing. So in 2013, the Oxford Dictionary made the word of the year selfie. Selfie, naturally, obviously, comes from Australia. The term selfie.
Okay.
Okay.
And number 3, the Australian Alps receive more snowfall than Switzerland.
All right.
Have at it.
The Australian Alps.
The Australian Alps. Come on, man.
Come on, you're...
That's like you weren't even trying. We may be dumb Canadians, but we're not that dumb.
We'll
All right,
see
speaking
about
of
that.
being dumb Canadians, the first one, I think it actually might be Canada that has the most coastline because of all the islands.
Yeah.
We got a million Arctic
But we
islands.
have like
Shit
our
adds up.
bottom is mostly America,
Yeah.
Big bottoms.
which cuts off like
That's not a good bottom.
America's our underpants.
No, I realize that, and we miss out on whatever is part of Alaska. But I think because of all the islands in the Arctic area, we actually wind up having. That's my gut feeling on that one. That's
Yeah.
and it's 7:30 in the morning. I want to defend my performance here.
I know that they have I feel like I read somewhere that they have the most beaches, but I don't know about coastline if that's
Right, because none of our coastlines beaches. It's all Arctic tundra.
Yeah, it's cold. I'm gonna have to
I'm
say
going with that one's a schmacked, and the third one's a schmacked, and I think the second one is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with Matt for once.
All right,
Well-
Max. Why don't you
Hate to
tell us?
tell you.
Why don't you tell us
Oh.
one? Tell us one that's not true.
The one that's not true, or one of the ones that's not true, is Australia does not have the longest coastline of any single country. It is Canada.
Canada.
That's
We
what I
literally thought we
thought.
might get you with that.
And
wouldn't
once
that
you
be
said it, I was
embarrassing?
like, I think it's
So
Because of all of our cold islands that nobody's at.
Yeah. Nobody's going to the beach on them.
no, nobody's going to the beach.
I grew up watching some beautiful Canadian Beachcombers. Remember that show? Just all
Oh,
the,
No.
we do have some
I
really
do
lovely
remember that.
beaches.
all the driftwood
But
on
we
the
also
beachy.
have just a lot
Ontario.
of just rock and fucking mountains and shit.
So
But truth Truth
Selfie.
is the Australian Alps.
There's Australian Alps?
There is Australian
that's
Alps.
where I'm from.
What?
Areas where it's what it is the parts of Australia that actually get snow is like such a small percentage of Australia that nobody thinks about it. But I'm actually from there. I'm more at home on snow skis than water skis.
That's what's wrong.
But it's so large compared to like Switzerland that annually it gets more snow.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Wow. I can't believe I actually learned something today. And it's early.
Yeah.
So that'll be gone in the next hour.
I think I
I'll
felt
forget.
so smart about the Canada thing. I just didn't even.
So is the selfie thing
Wait.
true or false?
That's true.
Okay.
It was first used in an online blog in about 2003 by some guy. I'll actually read what he said because it's one of the most Australian things you're ever likely to hear. Where is it? He goes, oh no, it's gone.
Does he call someone a cunt?
You can edit this out.
He
right?
We
He'd
usually
prefer
don't.
not
We
to.
like to just leave it in for that raw feel.
Yeah, basically he just says, "Oh mate, I've just tripped over. I was having some beers at my mate's house. Tripped over and I've ripped open a gash on my chin, and there's like a 1 centimeter gash there. Oh, excuse, it's out of focus. I took a selfie." That was it.
It's funny because and I don't know if you guys share your last names, but like Lanno, right, has the O, and when you told me about how you guys add O to everything, the only one of the things I've discovered in YouTube is some Australian bands,
Yeah.
and one of them was the Chats with the song Smoko.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Come
Don't get
on,
me started on the
Smoko.
chats.
Smoko is a very common Australian word.
And then
Yes.
I realized that Smoko is like the name for like your I'm going on break, Smoko, like a smoke break.
It's got
So
dual meanings as well. You could be going
Okay.
for a smoko as well if you're a group of people, possibly like the chats are. And it could happen in the
Okay.
back of a van,
Would you
a panel
would you
van.
need to put anything before it, or could you just look at everybody and be like, "Smoko"?
Yeah.
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 oh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
absolutely.
sure you could, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you could
okay.
put something after it,
We've
like cunts, something like that.
in this house we have adopted Smoko as a thing because of that song.
Really?
So yeah, so we say Smoko here.
Yeah.
Smoko?
Did you find them
Yeah,
through
sure.
Pat Finnerty?
I found them on YouTube. I started crawling through the chats and then the Skags. Skags is a great little band, and then I can't think of the other. There was two others, and I was like, wow, Australia has some really nice fucking indie music offerings.
I'll have to give you a link to the
Yeah.
playlist I made last year of predominantly
I would love
Australian
that.
stuff.
I'd love that. That'd be great. Yeah, there was
Very
a
good.
couple. I went down a little rabbit hole last winter of just Australian kind of indie, kind of kind of punk bands. Like the Chats are a very punk band. They're weird looking and whatnot, but kind of fun music if you like that old punk.
Yeah. You know when there's
how
music
you
that
put-
makes you want to punch yourself in the face and other people in the face, and
Absolutely.
also when people go, "Oh, they're from
Justin
your
Bieber.
hometown," and you feel embarrassed, and you go, "Oh, no, they're not. They're from somewhere else." That's what the Chats are to me. Like I would never admit that they are from Australia ever. It's a bit hard to explain that. Oh, they're embarrassing.
Oh,
Dude, it's that redhead and the mullet. That's fantastic. Punk
Yeah,
rock
like he
as
doesn't-
fuck.
he doesn't have to, justify his punk rock bona fides by having, tattoos and a mohawk. He has a fucking
No.
mullet and attitude.
You're familiar with them, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In Australia, we'd
All
call them a bogan.
A bogan.
Yeah.
What's a bogan?
A bogan is
It's
just
a redneck,
like
but Australian.
basically like an Australian
Oh.
redneck.
Okay.
Fascinating.
I got snappy little words for everything.
From a lower demographic. often preceded by the word fucking.
Now
Fucking
that's a very Canadian thing.
Oh yeah. I
Fucking
can't believe
A.
how much I swear, especially when I'm doing a lot of like my like I work in the trades.
Mm.
So when I get on, like right now, we're doing 60 hours a week, and I can't believe how much I swear anymore. I come home and I'm like, fucking, fuck, and I'm like, oh my god, I had a shop mouth here.
At a certain point, I realized I used fuck like a comma.
Yeah,
If I were to write out what I
absolutely.
was saying and there was a comma there, I could insert fuck easily. And that's how I'd say it.
Gee, Max,
It's
do you
such
have a
great
joke about
word.
commas?
You can use it anywhere.
Do I have a joke about commas?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Oh, really?
But there's a
What a
guy
weird
from the
question.
there's a guy from the Sunshine Coast that was arrested for using too many commas.
What?
The
No
judge told him, no. The judge told him he should expect a very long sentence.
God.
I told you, Max. I told you it was shit. I told you. You wouldn't believe me. You thought it was awesome.
I love it.
I mean, I love it. The part that really bothers me is that I kind of bit
Yeah.
on it. That's the part that just.
Well, I knew it was a joke. You can't get that commas, you maniac.
If it doesn't make you shake your head and
Australia
feel
has
ashamed,
Has some different laws. You never know.
that'll be the next
All
time we're
right,
on.
gentlemen.
Let's do this.
1943.
Let's.
Are we
I'm ready to beep.
for some trivia?
Yeah.
Beep, boop. Yeah.
So do we have to listen to the whole question, or can we come in early and do we lose points if we're wrong? You'll make that up.
I guess we'll see how Discord treats the audio. Like if it, for whatever reason, we can't talk over each other or something. We'll see what let's see what happens. You want to jump in? Jump in. Scream, beep, boop. I don't even remember what I assigned you,
I'm a beep.
I'm
but I'll be
boop.
listening for it. Beep, boop.
Boop.
Okay.
Ba-doop-a-doop.
I mean, you guys
do
could
boop, boop-a-doop.
Theoretically, be the same thing, but I just thought changing it up would be more fun.
I'm ready.
All right.
There we
Without
go.
further ado, the timer is about to start. Here's your first question. This city had a $1 billion debt after staging the Olympic Games.
God, who didn't?
Talk.
I'm gonna say boop.
Okay, Max.
I'm gonna say Sydney.
Wrong.
Actually, billion. You said, didn't you?
Billion.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Well, to get to the
Matthew.
billions.
What is Hang on. Can I ask what year is this current to?
I don't think you can ask this, Ask, actually. I think you just
Salt Lake
answer the
City?
goddamn question, son.
That is wrong. That question is going to be scrapped now, unless you want to take a shot at it, Lanno.
Well, it sounds like the kind of stupid money only America would spend, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go Tokyo. There you go.
Montreal.
There we are.
Yeah.
All right. What
it all the reindeer?
JFK? Yeah. What JFK assassination figure avoided execution by dying in a hospital on January 3rd, 1967?
Beep.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Lee Harvey Oswald?
Wrong.
Beep for the second time.
Lano.
May I go Jack Ruby?
Absolutely. That's a point for the Milk Lads.
Might
All
be some
right.
conspiracy.
How the hell did you know that?
It's,
Well,
it's pretty much the only other.
Is
bit
the
of
only
trivia.
other guy. If I
Yeah.
Can I beep in twice? I'm assuming I couldn't on that one because it was
No.
two people.
No, yeah, that's the thing. You get one shot at one answer.
Yeah, and I think if people listen back to that, they'll hear that I beeped in
Kennedy
first.
Yeah, Kennedy died in not in 67 anyways. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
63,
decade
November
ago.
22nd, 1963.
Can we cash out
What
now?
is? there's no
Stop now.
nobody. There are no winners here. Believe
Oh.
me. What's the capital of Brazil?
I'll let anyone else have a go. Otherwise, I'll go beep.
Tick, tock. You jump in there.
I'm going to go Sao Paulo.
Wrong.
Good.
boop.
Yeah.
Max.
Soccer.
Oh my god.
That is wrong. Matthew.
Is it Rio de Janeiro?
No, it's Brasilia.
Brasilia. There we go.
God damn it! I'm trying to
All
throw
right.
it away here.
Who lived
that-
at 221B Baker Street?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Well, Sherlock Holmes and
Watson?
Watson. Sorry.
Yeah. That was the Holmes of Sherlock Holmes.
Aha.
So interesting thing there is I heard a theory from a guy who said that Watson in the books is never directly referenced by any other characters and might be a figment of Mr. Holmes' imagination.
Well, he's a
Yeah,
figment.
but they use
figment of someone's
deductive reasoning
imagination.
for that, so it's not correct.
Do you know what would be
I also think
great?
it might just be an artifact of the time where, if you were someone's subordinate, people just wouldn't talk to you.
So, did you say it was
Maybe.
21A Baker Street?
221B Baker Street.
221B Baker Street. Wouldn't it be awesome if
A would have been the landlord.
and if the doorbell you press it and it goes Max is just looking blindly going, I don't know what you're talking about.
What is the chemical symbol for iron?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Boop.
Matthew.
Fe.
That is correct.
I think you'll find the correct answer is
Ferris.
FU.
All right, boys. Here is a mathematics question. How much is 2 squared plus 3 squared?
Yeah.
Matthew.
13.
Point for Matthew. Wow.
My son peppers me with math questions all the time, so I'm yeah. He's
Fair enough.
Don't worry, Max. I'm just letting them get a bit of a lead up, and then we're going to come roaring back.
Okay, good.
Are you keeping score, Kevin?
Oh yeah, I got a notepad. I'm actually
3-1,
doing my duties. Which bird lays the largest eggs?
Beep.
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh, Matthew.
Ostrich?
God damn, dude. You're crushing. Dogs bark. What do seagulls do?
Boop.
Max.
Mine?
What's that?
Mine?
No.
Mine?
Mine?
Mine.
No, the
Any?
I know the Australian crow doesn't bark; it arcs. It goes, ark, ark.
So I might just throw it out there. If you guys don't have an answer, you can also say pass, or like we can just.
I can just get. Is it call? A seagull calls?
They scream.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we getting deducted points for wrong answers?
Nah, not on this
Okay.
round.
All right.
Okay, good.
I think Kevin should lose points for bad questions.
Well, here's one you're gonna like. One word fits these two things. So there's gonna be the word then blank. So blank boy, blank lick. What word would make
Beep.
saying so?
Yeah.
Lanno.
Cow.
Absolutely. Cowboy, cow lick. That's a
My
point for
buzzer
Mel.
worked that time.
It sure did. What U.S. state has the longest border with Canada?
Boop.
Max?
New York?
Wrong.
Yeah.
Matthew?
Michigan?
No.
Beep. Is it Washington?
No, it is Alaska.
No, it's Alaska.
Yeah.
As soon as I said New York, I'm like, oh, that's all right. There's like a whole one that sticks off the side.
Right, the whole panhandle situation, which is
I-
weird.
I had a situation where one of the things I do, as you know, is a trivia host. And one of the questions we had was a drinks question where they have to yell it out, the answer. And this couple was sitting in there and the guy goes, he yells out, does his buzzer noise. I'm saying, yep, what do you got? He goes, Alaska. And I said, okay, what does she say? And it was uproarious. It was great.
Oh, Alaska.
Yeah. That's a good one.
It took a sec. All right. What is the capital of Australia?
Come on, Max.
Max?
Canberra.
Absolutely.
Canberra.
I feel like that one was pretty specific.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Excuse me, the last question was about a border on Canada.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
is true. Fair enough.
Here's another geographic one. This country has the longest fence in the world, measuring in at
Beep.
5,530 kilometers in length. I just wanted to get that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's Australia.
Oh yeah, look at that! Wow, these guys are caught right up. We're back neck and neck.
That's right down.
That's
Right near where we're from. It's the rabbit-proof fence.
Well,
Yeah,
not
I thought
China,
it was
huh?
a dingo fence.
it's near where everyone's
No, it's
from.
for rabbits.
Goes through
Oh,
Western
okay.
Australia, down through South Australia, that's the Northern Territory area.
Matt, I have to say, in the strongest sense, I did not have ringer questions.
We're suffering a bit at the moment from the word ringing, but it's okay. We'll get through it.
Yeah.
Who wrote In Cold Blood about the murder of a Kansas family?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Truman Capote.
Absolutely. Back in the lead. The score is now 5-4 for Matt. What president once erroneously claimed that submarine missiles could be recalled?
Boop.
Max?
I'm going to go with the useless one. What's his name? Jimmy Carter.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Matthew?
That seems like a Fordism.
Wrong.
Oh, okay, then I know who it is.
I'm
Leno,
going to go
Terry.
beep and try and steal a point with someone that could say something like that, and also something like, I say, Nancy, do you know where my submarines are?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Reagan?
Absolutely is. That's a point for Milk.
Woohoo!
We're back
I
to a
would
tie
have
game.
Dub if not.
Yeah.
Ford.
What color is named in the title of the two books Tom Clancy put on the bestseller list in 1985 and 86? Lano?
Boop.
Red.
Red.
Absolutely.
Red. October and
Pulls
Lano
ahead for
reads
the
something
Dawn-
else.
for the
Is it
win.
Dawn?
Yeah, Red Dawn, Red October. Sounds about right.
I'll hunt for Red October, right?
We'll go with that, yeah.
What British singer's stage jacket read "Heroin Free Zone" before his 1986 arrest on drug charges?
86.
I'm not making these up. That was a thing.
It sounds very ironic if they're British as well. Did you say British musician?
British singer's stage jacket read
British
"Heroin
singer.
Free Zone" before his 1986 arrest on drug charges.
Was it David?
Come on, Mr.
Yeah.
Musical Reference. What are you
Matthew?
doing?
Was it David Bowie?
Incorrect.
See, if before you
No,
if
he
you
would've
just
been
said
clean by then.
musician, I would have said someone different. But it's singer. 86. That's way back.
That's going way
So
back.
because you
in the
said
time
singer, it's got to be
machine.
someone in a band.
But not as. Yeah.
So
Time him out. He's wasting your time.
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
We've
no,
now
I'll
timed
pass.
out, gentlemen.
I'll go
it was
pass.
Boy George.
Ah.
Yeah.
Should we check how the word heroin was spelled? Was there an E at the end of that?
If you just asked me to list off British singers, we would have been here for an hour before we got to Boy George. So.
Yeah.
Fair. Who was the longest surviving leader of any of the nations involved in World War II?
Beep.
Boop.
Lano.
Do I have to name the name? Because
Yeah. Well, like, or
But can I, before,
I would,
before you
I would
answer,
accept country or name.
before you answer the question,
what?
what do you mean by longest surviving? The longest one in
Longest
office,
serving, wasn't it?
or the longest one that, like,
It doesn't specify, and I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna guess it's longest living.
Oh no! You need to. Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna give an answer there.
No,
It's
I
like,
was
no, I
just
know. You know what I
weighing
need to
in on
hear.
What I thought the question meant.
You know what I need to hear from you.
Well, I was just going to go with Emperor Hirohito of Japan.
Absolutely, that is a point for Milk.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are crushing.
I feel like people would want to say the Queen, but she's not the leader of anything.
And she wasn't in office
Yeah,
during
it was
World
the
War
king.
II.
Yeah, she was driving Land Rovers.
It was her dad.
We got a
She's a
science
mechanic.
question here.
Max, this is all about
the
you.
Big Dipper. The Big Dipper is part of what constellation?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Ursula Major. Or Ursa
It's
Major, sorry.
Ursa Major, but I'm
Ursa
going to give it
Major,
to you. We're not that picky here. Fantastic.
That's a C
You're
minus.
only. Yeah, absolutely. This is a C- podcast.
I would have gotten a half mark for that.
Sure.
The Big Dipper, was he the pilot of the plane with the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly?
And Ricky Valens and
Too soon.
I think you're in a safe time frame for that.
Oh, good.
Buddy Holly.
What race staged in America since 1851 was held for the first time in Australia in 1987?
Beep.
Boop. Like the
ahead, Lanno.
prize.
What was the America's Cup?
Absolutely correct. You guys know
we
your
won it in
sports,
We got a-
83.
right?
We got a public holiday for out of that.
I read a fact.
The Prime Minister literally went on telly and said, yeah, anyone who fires their employees for not showing up to work tomorrow is a bum.
Yeah.
I read a fact
The
that
sailing race?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I read a fact that said Australia has the highest percentage of people involved in like sports or extracurricular activities, with about 70% of people being involved in some kind of sport. So
Yeah, I believe that.
That would make sense. And what's weird is just a quick fact to throw in there.
sure,
is
absolutely, that's what this show's about.
one of the smallest countries on Earth is responsible for most of the elite sailors on Earth, and that's New Zealand. Because it
I'd
was
see that.
New Zealand skippers and crew who crewed most of the America's Cup winners, and were half the crew of Australia, and like they were everywhere. They sail a
It's
lot.
like Sweden and hockey players. For such a small country, they sure pump out a lot of really good hockey players.
Like
I
swimming
like
sticks.
Canada with podcasts.
Well, also like Canada with hockey players. But
Oh yeah. In
Like
which
Germany
organ?
with war crew. Sorry, what? No.
Wow.
That may have been too
Fantastic.
loud.
You can edit that out.
In which organ is your hypothalamus located?
yeah,
Organ.
I know the
Matthew.
answer.
the brain.
Damn it.
Absolutely. Matt, you're only trailing by one here. You got a serious shot at this.
Yeah. How's
By
Max
what
going?
more common name is the Yeti known?
Yeah,
Matthew.
the abominable snowman.
That's a
it's
tie
Bob.
game. I would have also settled for Tumbler.
Oh,
What about Yeti? That's what it's called in Australia.
Then we
Yeah,
call it
yeah,
Yowie.
No,
What
no,
about-
sorry,
what
sorry.
about
The
a
Yowie.
bumble?
The Yowie.
Yeah, it's a Yowie.
What's
Yowie
it?
in
Owie.
Australia. Yowie.
Yeah.
Yowie.
And sometimes Simon when he's he works as an accountant during the week.
When he shaves.
Yeah.
yeah.
People who do not eat meat are called
More,
Matthew.
Vegetarians.
Yes. I was hoping there'd be a joke there, but
They're
you just
called
on it.
wits.
I know. I
There it
guess
is.
my better. I wanted
you,
the
Lanno.
point more than I wanted to make a point.
So Matt, you have pulled ahead. What strait separates Alaska and Siberia?
Beep. I'll go
Lanno.
Bering.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are tied again.
You're welcome,
Outstanding.
Max.
Name the
I'm
first
doing well here.
Name the first black nation to gain freedom from European colonial rule. The first
Luke?
black nation. Go ahead, Max.
I can't think of the name of that one, so I'm just going to say South Africa. I know the one that I'm thinking of
Yeah.
is where the
Matthew.
Is it Libya?
Incorrect. Lano, it's up to you.
Oh, so what was the last part of the wording of the question? To gain liberation from?
European colonial rule.
Oh God. Well, it doesn't matter
first?
anyway. So I've got to had an answer. I'll go beep and something out there, some kind of South Pacific nation. Samoa.
You Be better off
Haiti.
picking one in Africa.
It was Haiti.
Oh, Black Nation, right? Not African.
I don't. Can I say that? Like some of these questions I pulled from some sources that might be a little dated on the political correctness.
You're throwing
Don't know.
a bit of
Apologies.
witchcraft in there. Bit of voodoo.
It is what it is. Different times, you know.
Yeah, it's early
don't know
morning
if
for you.
that's intended. What did Life magazine explain how to build in a 13-page 1961 article?
Boop.
Max.
A nuclear reactor.
That would have been my answer too.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Matthew.
A nuclear bomb.
Incorrect. Lanno.
Right, beep.
Yes.
When was it? 1963.
1961, 13-page article. Instructions on how to build this.
Right. 1961. Wow. It's got to be. What else could there be? An atomic bomb?
No.
It's the same as a nuclear bomb.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I thought it might have been a. you know-
Here's the thing. Do you think that they would tell you how to build an atomic bomb?
Yes.
Then,
Yes, they would.
Well,
And
I
they
can tell
did.
you how to build an atomic bomb. The problem is getting the stuff.
It was
And I
a
couldn't tell you how to refine uranium.
bomb shelter. So you were close, but
We're on the right
it's on
track.
the other side of that. Yeah.
yeah,
What
we're more
pla-
thinking about attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. What planet was named after the ruler of Hades in Greek mythology? What planet?
Beep, boop,
Go ahead, Max.
Neptune.
Incorrect.
I saw this in one of those
tick.
B-grade movies. The one with Sam Worthington.
Well, now you're on a C grade podcast.
Oh, it was.
Yeah?
Matthew?
Is it Saturn?
Incorrect.
Fuck.
It just tickles me every time you do that. Yeah?
I think he just wanted someone to say the funny one.
I know it's to
Are you
you.
gonna have
Right.
a, are
I'm
you
going to
gonna
have a
say
get.
it?
No, because as a trivia host, I'm
Obviously
sick
not
of
Uranus.
people saying it and using it as an answer.
Uranus?
It's Your Highness, but anyway, just call me Lanno. Let's go with, what was it? A Greek god.
The ruler of Hades in Greek mythology.
Yeah, it's completely skipped my mind, so we'll go with Mars.
5. Okay. Pluto.
Yes, that stupid dog.
Dumb
You didn't say. You
dog.
didn't say. Yeah, I'm
It
gonna.
wasn't named after the.
Yeah, actually, you know what? You said planet.
I'm gonna say you didn't. You said planet.
Yeah. Calling BS.
Well, like I said-
Pluto was on the table.
Oh my god.
He's
That's
holding
cool.
Trivial
Alright.
Pursuit cards in
Well,
his hand, Your Honor.
Nobody got it anyhow, so it's
Pluto
not like
does not
somebody's.
clear its orbit.
It did not clear
Neither does
Uranus.
the moon.
Moon's not a planet.
Well, technically, neither is
Soma,
the Earth.
soma types refers to types of blank.
What
Soma
types?
types.
Soma types.
Soma types.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Genes?
Matthew. No. Sorry, somatotypes.
Oh,
Like
well.
tomato.
Well, now you've just changed everything.
None of you know what it is. Let's be real here.
Boop.
Go ahead.
Semantics.
No.
Beep.
Somato. Go ahead.
Were you going to have another crack at the word in a different way, or
Somatotypes refers to types of blank.
red vegetables that you can throw in festivals in Spain? In a callback to an episode we've done recently. Oh, did you say tomato or
No,
tomato?
that would be tomato types.
Or tomato.
Tomato types.
Or tomato types.
It refers to human physiques.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Learned something today.
And it's gone.
So I can walk around
I've
saying
forgotten
I've
the
got a
word,
bad
so-
tomato type.
Like psychosomatic, you know?
yeah.
So, all right, so. What nickname was given to Red Baron's squadron of flyers during World War One? What nickname was given to the Red Baron squadron of flyers during World War One?
Yeah.
Matthew.
The Jerks.
Beep.
The Red Baron and the Jerks?
I'm going to go with
Incorrect.
something
That's a
really,
good answer.
really twitch your mustache and go, the Flying Aces. What?
Nope.
I bet it's
Sorry.
close, though. It's
Max,
probably
A pass,
you.
but I should know that.
Okay.
the Death Squad.
They were called the Flying Circus.
God damn it!
Sounding familiar now?
Well, I had the
What
flying
tele-
something.
Player because of Monty Python.
Yeah.
What telecommunication device has a key lever, anvil, and hammer?
Yeah.
Matthew.
A telegram machine.
Telegraph.
machine?
I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Just
Matthew
fancy
has just broken the stalemate and pulled ahead.
Well, it's not our
There's a
fault you
point
guys
ahead.
still use them. It's old technology over here in Australia.
Well, here's another
We
telecom
use
question.
selfies.
What two letters are missing from a phone dial? When's the last time you looked at the phone dial?
Beep or boop, whatever my
Go ahead.
thing is.
Go ahead, Max.
Q.
Hello? Anyone
He's
there?
reciting the
And-
alphabet in his head
And
right now.
I. No, that's not I.
Nope, that's incorrect. Matthew?
Y and Z.
Incorrect. Lanno.
Well, I have to have a guess then.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. It's Q, and I don't know why you'd need a U if there's no Q. So Q and U.
Incorrect. It's Q and Z.
Ah, that makes me
So
feel
you guys-
queasy.
You guys were so close.
Qsy.
How many colors are on the Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead, Matthew.
6.
They'd have to.
Absolutely, that is correct.
Being a cube and all.
My kid.
wouldn't
loves
it be?
Rubik's
Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be 6 times?
He's a nerd.
9.
And also, like, are we
Technically-
talking about a Rubik's cube? Or are we talking about one of those
It's
triangles?
a Rubik's. That's not. It's
talking
not a
a
Rubik's
projected
triangle. It's a
neutron.
Rubik's cube.
I had a Rubik's snake. Well,
All
it
right,
wasn't
fill in
really.
the. Here's a fill in the blank question.
Ooh.
A cricket team, the Perth blank.
Boop.
Max.
Scorches.
That is correct. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I was confident Matt wasn't going to buzz in, so
What
I was
a
like, yeah, go on, Max. Go on, go on, go
Random
on.
question.
What are you talking about? It's the second
Well, you guys
most
are
popular
only
game in the
trailing-
world.
You're only trailing by one.
There we go.
This has been fun.
The next question is
So
about
we're-
boomerangs.
We're down to the 4-minute mark here, gentlemen.
Joke's on you. I've got one hanging on my wall. and it's from Australia.
I know the answer.
You got to be
Made-
careful. If it falls off, it'll start going up and down.
it's made in China.
What was the leading cause of death for Americans before 1921 when heart disease took first place?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Accidents.
No. Misfortune was not the leading cause of death.
Boop.
Max?
I'm going to say sepsis or infections.
Nope. Lanno, it's to you.
Well, to be official, I'll say beep. And I'm going to go with cancers.
Incorrect. It was tuberculosis.
The old
TB.
TB.
The old TB.
Old Teebs.
Consumption.
What did
That
World
wasn't
War
in Millions Ways to Die in the West.
what did World War I soldiers call the bullets they made by slitting and blunting the tips of those they were regularly issued?
Boop.
Max?
Hollow point.
Nope.
Beep.
Lano?
Were they dum-dums?
Absolutely. We have a tie game.
I'm impressed.
That's good, yeah. Wow. So we have a tie game, and we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Let's see here.
Coming down to the wire.
Lightning fire round, boys.
Okay.
Let's get as many questions out as we can.
Right.
Which of murdered Tsar Nicholas's children did Anna Anderson claim to be?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matthew.
Anna.
Anna.
Karina. No, Anna.
Nope,
Tsar.
wrong answer. Next.
It's Anna Kournikova.
Pass.
Jeez.
Max, you pass. Lanno.
Were you being semantic? And it was like Anna Karenina?
No, it's, Anna Anderson claimed to be this child of Tsar Nicholas.
I've got no idea.
Anastasia.
Oh, as in Anastasia.
If
Rush-
nobody can see me, I'm doing the jerk off motion right now.
Which U.S.
Anna
president
Karina.
won a Pulitzer Prize? Which U.S. president won a Pulitzer Prize?
Beep.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with Obama.
Incorrect. Oh, you know what? We're going to scrap this question because I don't
He might
know
have.
if he might have. The answer to that one was JFK, but I don't know about Obama. I feel like that might be a thing.
'Cause
This
Trump wanted
female
one.
organ produces egg cells. Let's see what you
Yeah.
guys know. Okay, Matt.
The ovaries.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have a kid.
What
I
is a
was
group
there.
of what is a group of peacocks called?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Is it like a fancy?
No, that's flamingos.
Right. A fancy.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's a callback, right?
Have a
there.
guess. Have a guess.
Boop.
Well, Max.
Flock.
Nope. Lano.
Got to have a guess, don't I? A pen. I don't know.
The answer is muster, and we are out of time.
Whoa.
Well,
So-
that
And I
rapid
win
fire
by
round
one.
got two questions
you
in, I
won by
reckon.
2. No, you won by 1. You did win by 1.
One.
I am not gonna lie. I was pretty stressed out at the end there. I really wanted to win.
You won by 1.
Oh, damn it.
Impressive.
Well, you got the
Matt.
C minus, and we got the F.
Yeah.
The F you.
Well, that was fun.
Well, that was an interesting way to start the day.
That was awesome.
Matt, I'm impressed. Now, you know what's going to be fun is when I listen back and I keep score for a second time and realize that I fucked up.
Ah.
That's going to be fantastic. If
What-
anybody out there is listening and probably did not keep score, but for some reason you have some kind of savant-like mind and let
Or
us know.
if anyone's listening
That
goes,
would be hilarious.
I'm sure I heard people buzz in before the other people, and other people go, I
Yeah.
think there's
Well,
conspiracy.
that might be a thing because there's the delay, right?
There
We're in
is.
Canada, in different cities. You guys are in Australia. I'm assuming same city or
Yeah,
Close enough.
General area.
basically. Yeah.
Within half an hour.
So
of
I
each other.
mean, the delays between Canada and Australia, and Matt and I
Well-
always have a bit of a
And
delay.
what I found out is it's dynamic. It's not the same delay the whole time. It stretches.
Yeah, so very
The other
well
thing-
it could be a little much.
The other thing to think about is if you're actually timing it, I mean, we're 13 hours ahead, so we're always first.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're our visitors from the future. Let us know what happens. We need to be on the lookout.
It's all fucked.
Oh yeah. Next time there's a doomsday prophecy, I'm calling you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how you going? Yeah, good. We're okay. We're okay for 13 hours,
Okay.
guys. Let's go to the beach.
Well, gentlemen, I'd like to thank you guys for coming on our show again. If anybody listening, if you go check these guys out, it's fantastic. A lot of fun. A lot of material there to sift through and enjoy. So,
Our pleasure. The only thing I've got to ask is when is this coming out? Because we may be on a boat.
on a boat, where are you going?
That's
might-
that's why I've got the icebergs right here.
We might be out and about and about. We
To be honest, I don't have an answer. That's one thing for our listeners. You might have noticed that our frequency has been a little hit and miss. We've had some issues, personal things going on, and we're trying to get a bank of episodes put together. So we have 3 currently that we're sitting on. This will be our 4th. Matt and I are going to do another episode, which will bring us up to 5. And then we're hoping that our frequency will then become weekly again, or close to.
Yeah.
So yeah, once we have a little bit of a bank, and then if it takes our sound guy 3 weeks to get an episode out, it doesn't affect us in our schedule as much. So hopefully that will be fixed
without writing an episode. And
yeah, like I mean, we had the summer, we had some just personal things going on that kind of prevented us from doing a couple shows, but we're back at it, and we're hoping to get out weekly again. I'll let you guys know, and yeah.
Awesome.
we'll put this one out, I'm hoping, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think sooner.
Well, within the next 2
I want
weeks
the
of
whole world to
recording,
know that I won.
within the next 2 weeks of recording this, we are going. We've made the announcement in our most recent episode. We're going on a cruise ship,
Every week.
and we're going to record an
For
entire
a season.
season on the cruise ship. So it's going to be.
Well, you guys are going on a cruise together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God, I got a lot of jokes for off mic.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Is it like a hedonism cruise?
We're going to take.
Well, we might discuss more.
We're taking stickers of pineapples to put on our doors. I've got to find out which way you're meant to put it. I read something on the interwebs about it.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be upside down.
That's
What
it, right?
is
Yeah.
this about?
So
Yeah.
if you go to a grocery store, allegedly, and somebody has a pineapple in their grocery cart and it's upside down,
They're swinging.
allegedly, they're looking for somebody to maybe go home with from
Yeah.
the grocery store. I don't know.
They could be part of the swinging
And
community.
all of
Usually,
the places to pick up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not a
But-
gross dude. I tend to shower every day, but half the times I'm at the grocery store, I probably haven't had a shower that day because I'll just like to get it the fuck over with as soon as I can.
So, well, if
Listen,
you can.
my,
That
people
being
don't
said,
deserve
I
to-
may just start putting pineapples upside down just to see
what
what
happens.
people do.
Yeah. Max,
My
Max is walking around with a trolley full of upside down pineapples. Hello.
my mother-in-law dropped off some stuff from the produce store around here, like a kind of high-end produce store. And one of the things was a pineapple, and now I'm questioning in my mind. Right side up or
How did she put that
Did you leave it
down?
on your doorstep? 'Cause that's,
Well, no, I happened to have been home that day, and
Okay.
so it was in a bag. But now I'm like, was it upside down or right side up? I don't know.
if it had been on the doorstep, you might have had Todd Phillips showing up looking for the gangbang.
I don't understand that reference, and that's where I'm going to end this episode.
Did you know it
Thank
takes
you,
2
gentlemen.
years
It's been
for
a
a pineapple?
slice.
2 years for
Thank
a
you very
pineapple
much.
from flower to eating it. Done. Goodbye. Thank you for having us. It's
There's our
been
closing fact. Awesome. Fantastic.
Thank you so
Take care,
much.
guys. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to Fact Smacks.
We hope you enjoyed our show. If you want to hear more, be sure to check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/factsschmacks.
Or you can check us out on Facebook or on YouTube or on twitter.com @FactSchmackedPod.
We also have a website, factschmacks.xyz, because we know you haven't had enough yet.
Sure.